mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hey everybody! How are you? Welcome to my home. Today is the plumbing repair tips from Brother Romero. So I have a new tip for you boys and girls today, and let's get started. Tell you a little story here. I was out there working for a company, and I was going up to one of the mountains by Pikes Peak, and there was a cabin all the way at the top of the mountain. I went up to this cabin for a plumbing company, and it had 19 freeze breaks. Now a freeze break is a break in the pipe. The ice gets real thick and it expands the pipe, and it pops a hole in the pipe by so and it expands the pipe. Well, while I was up there, I took all my fittings, all my elbows, my T's, and my couplers for the pipe that I was going to repair. Well, what happened when I got there, the pipe was expanded, so none of the fittings fit the pipe. I couldn't get a fitting to go over the pipe at all, like this, like it's supposed to fit. It wouldn't go. It just wouldn't fit. No matter how I tried, I said, well, I'm going to have to repipe this whole cabin up here. So I went back down to go get some pipe, get back into town, and talked to my head plumber there. And he told me, no, you don't have to do that. There's another way. There is always another way, he said like that. He said, there is a repair tool out there called a Swedge. This is a tool that you can use for when something you think that you can't repair will go, and something that goes wrong, there's always a way to fix it. So I went looking for this tool, and I couldn't find it, because it's one of those tools you'll use, well, let's just say 98% of the time. All the pipes are standard, all the fittings are standard, and they all fit together like hand and glove. They fit good, okay? But this particular instance, which is 2% of the time where they don't fit, it's either a different size of pipe that's put into a home from construction, that's that bendable copper that's just not the right size, or in this case that I was doing, it was a freeze break on the pipe, okay? So what I did is I went and I found a piece of iron like this, okay? Just out in the field, I just found this piece of iron right here. And with my grinder, I used my grinder tool right here. I cut the head of this piece of iron off, and I made the tool. This is called a Swedge tool, okay? This tool here is, I cut it down off of this long piece of metal here, and I made a little ball on top, about the size to fit inside of that copper pipe, so I can expand that copper pipe. And this is what I do for this, okay? So I take the little piece of pipe here, and I put the Swedge tool in there like that, and I use my hammer, okay, and then I hit it a couple of times. Just like so. Okay. So I have what's created here is a little lip on the inside right here, okay? You can see it expanded the pipe for me right here. So let's put on our safety glasses. Safety first and always, okay? So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to clean this really well. You want to have a good clean surface for your solder to stick, okay? And this is a great repair for situations like this where you're like, well, I can't fix that because that pipe's not going to fit on there. I can't get the fittings to fix. Instead of having to spend all this money to repipe the house, then this is what you do. So now I have my pipe over here. I'm going to clean my pipe really well. While I'm doing this, I'll put on a little bit of music. Oh, it didn't go on. Hold on. Just a moment here. Come on. Here we go. Okay. A little bit of easy listening for us there while we do our repair here. I get this real clean, so then I take my flux, the solder-based flux here, is to clean the surface from contaminants and everything so the solder will stick. Liberally put it on the pipe here. Okay. Then I get the piece that I'm going to attach right here. So I went back up to this cabin and I cut each piece out. And I used this Swedge tool, and I was able to finish that job that day because instead of having to repipe that whole cabin, I was able to repair it just like this. Okay, I want to get it on the inside right here. And this pipe will fit over the top of this pipe. Just like so. Slips right on the top. Okay, so now, using our torch and our lead-free solder, it's a solid core solder, we're going to just keep our brush here to clean it. Just our torch right here. About right there, so let's heat this joint up and let's get things started. Okay, you see the blue flame just touches my pipe here. Last time I was talking too much and I overheated the fitting. So this time though, I'm just going to try to do this correct. Just get it warm enough where the solder will flow. Make it drip in it just like so. There you go. It's a simple repair. It's called a Swedge repair. Okay, so now let's get my pliers because you never want to touch this after you've done soldered it because it's pretty hot. We got the heat going pretty good. So let's get this cooled down. I can show you my repair. Okay. Bowl of water here. Okay. Clean it with a rag. And then we have a good fillet all the way around, as you can see. Okay? This is the simple repair that I did today. Well, let me do one more for you. Just to drive the point home. Get this set up here, clamp it down. There we go. Nice. Let's clean it up. Okay, just to show you, to illustrate. It's really a simple repair. Now, here's another scenario. I did a remodel last year, and it was new construction plumbing they brought up through the shower. I replaced the bathtub, and I put the bathtub in, and there was a hot and cold supply coming in of this construction bendable copper. And that's just for some reason industry standard. It's not the same size as the regular fittings that you buy. So instead of trying to sit there and fight it and I just couldn't get it, I used my Swedge tool. So I put my Swedge tool in the fitting like that. Okay. And it made a nice little cup in there like that you can see. See how it expanded that pipe? That's how it did it right there for me, okay? And then I clean it really well. One, two. On you all the time. And I don't even know you. Along with a little bit of music. Let's clean our pipe here. Sit here like this. Having fun over here. And this repair is basically for Devin and Stevie out there. A couple of my little brothers are being homeschooled out there and want to teach them how to solder. They could use this for their shop class. Hopefully. But this is for them. Okay. So then I put this out here. Get it clean, and I'm putting it in my fitting on. Yeah, that fit there nicely. Okay. Now we're gonna solder. Here we go. Back and forth, close on the fitting. Flux it up real good so that solder will flow. Good. Nice and warm for you. See how I go back and forth on the pipe? There you go. Nice. Okay. And we swipe it with a brush. On the street, my heart skips a beat. Okay, there we go. Pliers. Grab it. Adjust these here. Take the clamp off. Cool it down. You hear that? Pretty hot. Okay. Still warm. That brass fitting got pretty hot there. Just with that little bit of heat. Okay. Now I'm not happy with this one because it's got a little ugly on me, but there you go. You have a fillet all the way around on that pipe. It's good solder connection. It's tight. It'll hold. And this will work in that 2% of the situations that you're in that you need a solution like this. There is a solution. And there you have it, boys and girls. Thank you. Thank you for being my neighbor. Have a good day.